go? What's going on? It's your boy here in Brighton. It's the Raise the Bar tour. We are here in Brighton on the South Coast. It's been a sick day so far. Shouts to Tongue Twister, Sleepy G and all the Try MCs as well. This is battle number 4. We got 5 going on. Really looking forward to this one. This battle's been in the making, talked about for like the last 2-3 years. So I'm really fucking happy that on the Raise the Bar tour we can make it happen. Alright, MC on my left hand side, infamous in Don't Flop. You've seen him killing all of his battles recently. Make some noise for MOS PROB. Let's go!
And Spoken Heard and everyone.
Yep. Shouts to PROB, and on the right hand side, making his return, long awaited to Don't Flop from here as well. Make some noise for Adam the rapper. Let's go!
AdamandBarnes.bandcamp.com, new project, download it.
Perfect event for it to go down at Perfect Tour. Shouts to everybody coming out on their Saturday afternoon to support us. We flipped off camera. PROB won the flip. He wanted Adam to go first. It's round number 1 on Adam.
Okay. We all saw this nerdy burnt turd head on YouTube proposing to his girlfriend. That was actually really cool. Congratulations to you both. This little armed lizard fart is so fiercely middle class. But then I'm middle class, so... This stupid poolit baboon dick's Jewish! I'm also Jewish. Your mate is gay! I've got quite a lot of gay friends. I'm not. I wouldn't go there anyway. Your music sucks! You got that one. That's my angle. I'd rather be considered a nuisance by every single human I move with than listen to your music. I'd rather eat a dude sick in a fondue with a handsy nudist than listen to your music. I'd rather get acupuncture from school kids using only blue tack and toothpicks than listen to your music. I'd rather play competitive poo sticks with Vladimir Putin, be banned from consuming all culture except for the Moomins, a Roy Chubby Brown compilation of blue bits, EastEnders cast remakings of Clueless, and Big Bang Theory bloopers while receiving pinches on the backs of my arms that leave really nasty bruises for 2 weeks, then listen to your music. Because let's face it, Adam, it's not shit hot, and it's not just because you're a bit posh. You riding a beat is like a man of 90 with 9 pints inside him on a bike with arthritis and 2 right feet. Woo! I get amped on a beat, or I relax on a beat, depending on what that beat is asking of me. You trample a beat, you're like bad tats on a beat, because what you're doing is ruining your patch on a beat. I can fuck with a beat, animal rock with a beat. You try touching a beat, get punched up, beat up by a beat. And your voice is the shittest. And it's not because you're posh, mate, I listened. It's because you're insecure, the littlest kid in the village. It's like a long apology each time that you're spitting anything with any content that isn't for giggles. You're not comfortable in your own skin, it's ridiculous. Your middle class guilts and your dribble and niggles at you every day that you're with us. He's trying to find a balance between the angry and civil, but self-expression for this numpty's an impossible riddle, because you don't know yourself. Fence sitting, he's crippled. Adam scrabbling, but he's stuck in the middle. I won't go in on you and lady, I think that's wicked, and I rate the brave way that you did it. But how do you expect to commit to your missus when you can't even convincingly commit to your lyrics? Heard
like that. That was actually quite painful. All of that shit left me bruised in the throat. But if you don't like listening to my music, then don't. Okay, so MOS PROB, choke loss. Still won it, need better judges. I had the name Adam and well, I fluffed it. But if you're me, I'll do an eat. Hearing someone out in the crowd yelling something, going red, standing there looking red as hell and mumbling, yelling to myself and crumbling, then coming back a minute later and self-destructing. I mean, help me, Adam. Being awkward is all I do. Talk to girls at the club, get ignored like who? But when you walk through the door, then they're all like, ooh. Teach me how to walk like you. Drag my knuckles on the floor like you. Is it hippie if I simply can't afford nice shoes? You left a cardi on my flat once, you daft cunt. I hugged it all night through in the hopes it would make me more like you. Please ignore the small white bruise. Forget how I actually... Yeah, you worked on that one. Forget how I actually talk like you. My band was hardcore like you, except I got the chords right too. And I... Wait, would I have to have your life too? Nah, fuck that. Keep your nice tunes. Might have 4 eyes too, but each one of them is what I'd rather stick a fork right through. Because, yeah, your old band is too raw. Your first album was called The Day Doomcore Worked to the Food Core. How can you roar with brute force? Looking like Jude Law in cube form. I mean, I've heard him. This guy can't shred. Fuck you and your stupid fucking Minecraft head. And when you wear polo necks, boy, you got to have your buttons done up tight, man. I showed a picture to my cousin. My cousin doesn't like that. But yeah, the way you stamp and wheeze and puff and dance and weave and duck, it's like watching a dyspraxic sheep with mumps attempt an Adam deconstruct. There's no actual need for us to watch Adam deconstruct. You just get grammar geeks to gush while finding fancy schemes to front that you want anchovies for lunch. Yeah, your bio says you're pushing the boundaries of performance poetry. You're passionate, proud of it. What, by polemicizing on the 9-to-5 kind of life and how good wanking on flowers is and stamping it up? Yeah, that's so revolutionary, I thought I heard the ground just split. Inside's laughing at how disillusional you are about your shit. Really cool slogan.
You've been begging for this battle to happen. On Twitter, keep ashing. Like, imagine it, Adam, you'll be mad for class, you'll make the battle a classic. I've been wholly indifferent since you came to me with it, and that would ever change however many times that you at me. I'm the genie at Aladdin, you don't know what you're in for. Class is in session, I'ma teach you a lesson today. Just be careful what you wish for. Cause you look like David Baddiel. Crossed with a baby seal. With less than the same cute face appeal. You got weird, down slanting eyebrows. So even when your mouth smiles, your eyes frown. You're quite chubby, but on a small frame. You're not big boned, you're not a big bloke, so you don't appear large on first glance, but you're definitely a bit soft around the torso and arms. You think you know an ego? His ego's bigger. I know, right? Go figure. You got a nice fiance, don't let it go to your figure. You're still one. Wheezy lunged, flabby bummed, chubby ass, unhealthy looking, gravy boat liquor. We both got Jewish mums, I bet we both like cakes, but I actually enjoy being active some days, and you kind of disguise it with your clothes and that's swell, but you're not even doing being fat well. Little wrists, little hands, don't clap well. Awkward in socials, don't chat well, don't rap well. Trample a beat like cattle, need to let it breathe. Blue Cantrell. Walks in the room, we're like, what's that smell? I'm a serious, never can tell. I would never give cash for what man sells. I'd fell, man stepped up to your man and man fell in your soundtracks. Well, I had a short film you did. Wasn't totally whack. Kind of quiet, Brighton version of meeting Joe Black. I can imagine a production meeting. Director's like, you saw the film, right? It's proper grim. It's a rough cut, it still needs polishing, but you got the gist, Prob, what you got for him? Prob's like, my shit will blow minds like the first time ancient guys saw otters swim. Or opera fans heard Pavarotti sing. Or a monkey went to space in a rocket ship. I'll make John Williams seem like idle posturing. The Jurassic Park theme will seem like some noxious breeze between rounds in a boxing ring. You know what you're getting when the propster's in. See that keyboard, bro? I will cock the ting, pop the ting. Brother, I own this thing. Director's like, wow, I'm impressed what you're gonna bring. Prob's like, plinky plonky strings and some washy sims. You should smoke weed more. Stay indoors, watch T4, you're going nowhere like a no mate's fat chin man kid sat with himself on a seesaw. You're shitter at a shindig, then eat or, and you do not have a weak jaw. It's so big, it's amazing. You look like the Baldwin sibling they kept in the basement. Your favourite film is Jaws. Your favourite author is George Orwell. You wear all your hats at jaunty angles. Your favourite part of the castle's a Jawbridge, and when you were born you came out jaundiced. You love Rastafarians because they pray to Jah. Your favourite seminal band of the 80s is Jaw Division. And your favourite rap artists are Jordakis and Notorious B.I. Jaw. Time.
You said you liked my jaw. Please withdraw that affection. Because you want to break my jaw's breaking out like the Jawshank Redemption. Your rabbi must have knobbed you as a child, teaching you the ways of Moses by making you a lost Jew in denial. I may have made some parody stupid moves and my faith may have taken the dispassionate route, it's true, but you're straight up embarrassed that you were Jew. Well, after I was circumcised, I said thank you and toodaloo. After your brish, you tried to stick it back on with super glue. But I said you were Jew. That's something this dude would do. Now I know you've made a tune or two, but this confused cat wants the tin of Charlie Tuna too. Your tongue's turned turncoat, found that burning bush, so away from the roots you grew. I ain't religious, but our notion of race is intricate. That's something that you've eschewed and your writing's fine, but the colours on either side don't quite align. You Judas, you get back to that Rubik's Cube. But during battles, he seems at one and blessed. But I know why your identity's under stress. You're from Limpsham, Somerset. Population, him. And some fucking cress. Oh, and a couple of rabbits. Your only road beef to date's been a couple of run-ins with badgers and the village vegetable fair constantly shunning your carrots. And I'd be just as embarrassed if I was the only Jew in a village of 960 run by a parish. Oh, and if the local synagogue consisted of a little bit of the scripture scribbled on a bit of cloth, and if the only congregation gathered at my bar mitzvah was pig and dog. Look, how were you chatting at gutter when you used to frolic with lambs in the summer? Hang out with your dad and your mother churning pallets of butter. You're so rural that before the age of 9 you thought your pet cow was a tractor with udders and you wanted to marry each other. Look, you're well countryside. I could show you a triangle right now, point out the hypotenuse that you think I was giving you some fresh and exciting information on water mammals. That would take a while to sink in. But you want to be a world citizen so bad, you strap backpacks onto all your cattle like awkward saddles and call them camels. Yeah, fucking, that was awkward. I'm sort of baffled. Yeah, I can't believe this is happening again. It's okay, I don't think Adam is a threat because I'd rather stamp on my head than have him in my bed. Right, yeah.
I'm killing this guy. If you listen to my music, you'd hear I've never written a road lyric in my life. And I'm shit at rebuttals.
How it is.
You got bullied at school, right? Yeah, you got that humour as a defence mechanism, swag. But there's no shame in that, cause getting bullied is standard, and all bullies are wankers, but I'll still par you for it, cause you make me go bully, beat you down, then tell you that you asked me for it. But the humour served you well. It's probably got you the girl and helps you get by in the strange world of battling where humour can be used for defence or attacking, but even outside of the battling planet, your jokes like sister actors cause you're stuck in the habit. Back in the slip jam ciphers, you were not hard. In them Judicrous days when you popped up, posted hard, came through, chat shit, got laughs, you were jokes, but you were not bars. You could barely rap. And I doffed my cap, you weren't a scaredy cat, but you were a scary whack. You got a hairy back. But that's neither here nor there, we back when you sucked. And you were different, that's true. But you're spitting, That was poo. And we listened, and we knew you were the shittest in the room. So you tried inciting laughs to hide the fact you were so whack at writing bars, it's like you were getting bullied again. But this time the bully was your friend. It was your own voice in your own head telling you weren't good enough to step with them vets. We freestyle each week, write bars in between, whereas you'd sit at home watching Seinfeld in your keks. Then dig out your humour shield and your armour of parody, thinking, this will protect me from any unfriendly MCs with critical faculties. Your tools are all made for a purpose, Prob. You can't go and mixing them up. You can't use a knife or a hammer, just like you can't use a bike for a truck. So the aforementioned shield of banter and joke, that'll never work as a crutch. You parody our genre because your own life's minging, cold calling old women and insurance slinging. But enough rappers are middle class and classy with it because they're creative and got some fucking heart to bring in. If I'd made a 7 for the toss you did, my face would be redder than a lobster's dick. Here's another lesson, Prob. Listen to me. You do not have to be a G to be a real MC, just like you don't have to be an African American lady to make R&B. You need to think outside the box, but that's a problem for Prob because Prob's not got the creative palette. He's stuck in the spot like a car in traffic. Eyes on his watch and he's panicked. He knows his tracks won't match up to the standard he aspires to. He gets nervous and shy to. Time to resort to the cycle he'd slide to when he got bullied back in high school. Gets a bit ironic, begging it like I'm cool. Course, he couldn't care less. Careful, Prob, you're on the stairs edge. You don't want to be seen actively engaging in something without a healthy dose of self-awareness. You lack confidence, and that's obvious. And I'm live and let live until you're in my grill with your niblet skills and then I've got to switch. You are not the shit. You can't hold it down like you got the shits and you coughing sick and can't stomach anything of any substance. No substance, so that's when Prob's the shit. The validation that you got from this, that Jackie said yes when you pop that ring, that's what bolster him and help you break the pattern of dry dog turd in the mouth sound rubbish you've been fostering. There's no secret to it. It's easy, fella. You don't need the clever. Just be better.
When you grew up, the only sport was digging. Which is why every time he's waiting for a punchline, his idea is forced to sink in, he sort of stands there looking like a know-it-all and grinning and sort of spinning this invisible basketball of wisdom. Praying for the day the NBA takes applications from thoughtful midgets. Clearly going by the opus that was Adam and Cuff, and the poetry slams Adam as one, he's a maverick leaving every category shun. Lyrics leaving his lips in flammable gusts. Finally, some poetry for the masses for once. Apart from those corporate gigs for Capital One. I mean, yeah, I'm smashing it, bro. I'm planning it, funds. The revenue was down from the November to January months, so they cut everyone's salary cards. Yeah. I know a bank paid my packets once, but I never played it down or acted it up, so what's left to right? Trying to move forwards with a backwards thrust? And enough talk about directions, let's talk about this Adam mug having none. Because you were in the poetry power couple. Hammer and tongue after hammer and tongue, oh yeah, champion love. Winning a poetry slam every month after this poet tried slamming a muff. She was wonderful. Feminist, vegan, activist stuff, but you'd had it when it was salad for breakfast, salad for dinner, salad for lunch, even eating her out, you had to put a cabbage in front. Wrote her love poems and songs like a troubadour, turned vegan to show your true support, but that wasn't something you endorsed because the moment you got through the door you turned into a... what was the term you used before? An opportunivore! And going by the fact you're a shit Jew, of course, what I'm basically saying is there is literally fuck all you wouldn't do for pork. And when it was over, I was upset for you, man. I was genuinely pissed, mate. But let me get this straight. Despite the stance your mistake, you made a massive mistake just because you mistake. I mean, it's funny how shit changed. It's like when you were ribbing Ogmios for being vegan, saying cheesy feed, pizza eating. He bails halfway through that scene's completion to go hunt down some quiche with beef in. But yeah, we may not lay claim to the same penmanship, but we were made in the same petri dish. Just because I don't put the pen in to fuck having anyone depend on him doesn't mean I ain't ending this happiness attempt for which he's already abandoned everything. Just because I never did it before you doesn't mean I haven't walked roots in your shoes. Let me expand on something. Adam's fronting. You are not a ragamuffin. Fucking it up on purpose ain't the same as having nothing. You rap it like asinine, Pantomime madder than a can of limes, revealing your actual accent shy. Poet who optionally uses the word swagger tight. Wanker die. I know you might have the rapper part handled fine. I got the Adam nailed, and it's the Adam part that has a life. Really cool slogan.
Yo, it's back here in Brighton, the Raise the Bar tour. Big up everybody in the place, big up all the battle as well. That was a great battle, like I said, a long-awaited clash. We had Most Prob going up against Adam. Please log on to Don't Flop Extra to watch all the 5 judge decisions. But it was 5 unanimous votes going to Adam the Rapper. Make some noise.
I did not enjoy doing that. And you look like Funny Bones. Dark house. In a dark house. There was a dark vegan.